Hello and welcome to Foxy Roxy Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing the Alpecin C1 Caffeine Shampoo. I actually had some other kind of things I wanted to review in the queue, but I decided to move this one forwards. And this is the Caffeine Shampoo by Alpecin, and it has a lot of mixed reviews. And I think before I really kind of talk about the product in any detail, I think it's worth to have a bit of a scientific bit at the beginning. Because basically a caffeine shampoo is there to suppress the effect of testosterone. So if you are an individual that has higher levels of testosterone that just totally leads to having greater hair loss, then it will have a better effect. But if you're someone who has low testosterone anyway, for example a biological female, then even though each individual will have their own testosterone and hormone levels, and it's normal in every individual to have a bit of both, but people who have tested to have lower testosterone levels would have lesser effect. And that's why I think to some degree, especially on the internet, there's mixed responses regarding the product. I thought I'd kind of bring it downstairs today because I kind of got my lounge set up now, kind of how I want it. And I thought as I got my hair done as well, as it's a hair product, I thought, I'll go and get my hair down as well. Minus the hat. Some people have been commenting on the hat, so there's no hat for today's video. C1. Okay, so when I talk about this product, I've tried it, and I've tried it for quite a few weeks now, so I can give my personal review. I think it's worth pointing out before we continue, in terms of any treatments that I've had, I don't have anything which suppresses testosterone. And in my family, there is some predisposition towards hair loss. So I'm somewhat of the quote-unquote target market for this product. I think I'll go through the pros and the cons, and how I think it may or may not be useful for you. Kind of wanted to go through the pros first of all. I found that it did promote hair growth. So it will promote hairs kind of in roots which the hair hasn't been completely gone, but it can never recover hair that's already been lost. So if there's a hair that's weakening or roots that are weakening, then I found that it can strengthen them. If you are using the product, I would advise leave it in for at least 10 minutes and make sure you massage the shampoo into the roots. It says to use the basically use it for the whole hair. I'm not quite sure if you really needed to. I reckon if you just did it into the scalp, because that's where you need to get the activation in, is to get it soaked into the roots. I think it would potentially work. And if you're not, it says 2 minutes on the bottle, but to give it a good shout, you need to give it at least 10 minutes. And then what I found is afterwards, when I got it in, massaged it, left it in, it actually give you a tingling sensation in the root for a while after you've had the shampoo. The negative side really is depending on, it is designed for the male market. So if you're someone who is transitioning from a female to a male identity that maybe has some issues or concerns with hair loss, especially the testosterone has a greater chance of leading to kind of having hair loss or kind of reduced hair, I think it could be a good shout, but it is designed for the male market, so it smells like a male shampoo and it will dry out the hair. I found it was quite drying effect. So if you are going to use it, you're going to wash it with your whole, kind of do a whole shampoo with it, I would use a seriously heavy, intense moisturising conditioner, or just use it on the roots. Now the other thing is, some people it won't work so well. So if you are an individual who is on hormone treatment and they are having their testosterone suppressed, then it's less likely to have an effect. But if you're someone who is not receiving medical hormonal treatment, and maybe you're in a female identity or experiencing a female role, then this could potentially be a good shout. Overall, this is a really difficult one to review because for me personally, it worked well. And for what I expected it to do, it did it. What I'm not sure about is for some people whether it would actually be a useful product. It's not expensive to buy compared to some quote-unquote medical shampoos. It's £5.55 in the UK from Boots. I've heard some reports that double strength isn't that great. I never tried it personally. For my review, I've used it for the last couple of months, just use the normal stuff. If I were you and you were looking towards this product, be mindful of the testosterone levels to begin with. I would buy one bottle, use it on the scalp, let it soak in for 10 minutes. If you want to use a regular shampoo for the rest of the hair, I just would go and do that. I mean, I just wash it with the whole hair just for the sake of convenience. I don't have millions of shampoos, but I think it's worth a go. But just be mindful of what it can and can't do. It can never bring back hair that's already gone, but if there's hair that's weakening and that is related to the testosterone levels, then it will help to bring it back. And I did see a marked improvement. But that's my own personal review. I may revisit this. If anyone has any other experience of this shampoo, wants to share it or give me a comment, please do. If you've got any other products you want to review, please let me know. And as always, please subscribe.